before we get set up, so I'm going to start the show. That was easy. Okay. Going live in 10, 9, 8. Hey world, it's Tobo. It's June 25th, 2013, and welcome back to the party. Today we are doing Canadian Bacon versus Drawnonward in celebration of Drawnonward's triumphant return to the world of the internet because his computer apparently died and stuff. So he's back now and everybody's happy, and he is doing Tutorial Tuesdays tonight, so that's exciting. I think he's doing it on the Bug the Ambassador mission. So if you're curious about that at all, if you have problems with that, watch the show. That happens at midnight Pacific, I believe. I know it's 3 a.m. Eastern, which is way too early in the morning for me. I'm not going to be able to see it, but I'll watch the VODs. That's at twitch.tv/Drawnonward. You can also find him on Twitter at Drawnonward. But until then, I'm going to cast some stuff. Is there anything else I want to say before we get going? Is there anything else? I don't think so. I don't care. Let's do it. Let's start. I figured it out. We're actually starting on Game 3 tonight. The reason behind this is technical difficulties. Drawnonward lost the first game for some reason. Then the second game was so short I didn't want to bother casting it. I don't even remember who won both those games, so I'm just going to pretend they didn't exist. Starting on Game 3... here we go. We're having Canadian Bacon on the sniper. Drawnonward picking up the spy shoes, starting out here on Courtyard 2. The usual, any 4 or 5 missions as Drawnonward adds time. So, good start. Alright, so Drawnonward, heading in to the statues there, picking up a couple of inspects. If he did not swap a statue, I'm pretty sure. No, he didn't. I would have exploded if he did. And then everybody leaves the conversation he was going to, so he does a super long path, like literally once around the entire thing, to try to start flirting a bit with his seduction target. Apparently it wasn't actually noticed, so that's a good thing for Drawnonward. He is not yet Highlight, hanging out with that seduction target, refusing a drink, as he heads out now, presumably to get that banana bread off. There's the banana bread, hits the green test. Some lowlights going on for our good friend Canadian Bacon. Actually, quite a decent number of lowlights. Actually, apparently only 2 lowlights. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Drawnonward picks up another flirt. Again, not the greatest flirt, but this is such a small conversation circle here at the tip of Courtyard that actually wound up working fairly well. I can't quite see what that number is, but I'm pretty sure one more good flirt will do it. I think it's in the 40s. Drawn checks his watch real quick, heads back into that conversation. Look at Drawnonward on the stream. That's hilarious. His seduction target bailed on him, so he wasn't quite able to get that off. It's okay, though. We still got 1 minute and 30 to go, so he's got time. Steps in for another seduce. Didn't manage to hit the green test. That is suboptimal. So he's got 1 minute and 10 A seduce and a hard tell to go. I believe in him. Drawn onward, you can do this. I believe. Drawn goes for the bug. That was not the most optimal of bugs. I just realized I didn't have the scoreboard up. Fixed it. So Canadian Bacon's up by 1. R7 in the chat, just noting my tendency to call things suboptimal. It's a tactful word. I like that word. It does not insult. It is incredibly tactful. So, Drawn Onward picks up the rifle. Canadian Bacon puts on his bow tie and refuses to take control for a moment. He's actually even switching between mouse and keyboard and gamepad, so I'm not sure what's going on there. You can see the little icon in the middle switching back and forth. It's done that twice now. I think it's going to stay on mouse and keyboard, though. Nope! Went back to controller. I don't know what's going on. Okay, he took control! He did it! Ladies and gentlemen, he took control! So, here he goes in. That was suboptimal. As he goes to get the first flirt. And he green tests it. So that is a good thing. He is Hylet. That is likely due to suboptimal pathing. I can only assume. But he's just hanging out for the time being. Playing it cool. Chatting it up. Bit of a shame Drawn caught him on the pathing that early on, but he's actually running a little bit low on time here. He only has 1 minute and 30 left, hasn't got a single mission done. Still just hanging out. Hanging out in this conversation, not doing anything. There's a fake BB. So, with luck, that will confuse Mr. Onward just a little bit as he steps in, looking for an actual banana bread, but then the double agent decides he doesn't like bacon. And let's be honest, who doesn't like bacon? Seriously, it's bacon. On a side note, I am vegetarian. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay. So, where were we? Ah, yes. With 35 seconds left and no missions done. I am fairly confident in saying that Canadian Bacon is not going to go for the missions. He is going to try to goad Drawn Onward into a shot with that banana bread. Now, it was a real banana bread, but I don't think Drawn Onward's actually going to put a bullet in anyone here. Okay. Well, standing outside of any pad is a good way to make sure Drawn doesn't shoot anybody else, I suppose. But I guess by that point he already kind of knew he lost, so. Did get the bug in, though. He did, in fact, get the bug in. So there's that. I'm not really sure what to say about that game. It just didn't work. There's really not a whole lot else to it. Drawn Onward, once again doing the spy thing. The score is 1-1 as Canadian Bacon is a sniper right now. So, yeah, let's watch some Spy Party. Whenever you're ready, Bacon. Alright, here we go. So, Drawnonward decides against early statues and goes for an insta flirt instead. That should be worth 51%, I believe. I believe he was close enough to get the 51 as he steps into the statue for a hopefully not swap, because I would explode. So, Drawnonward picks up his inspections, sets down the statue, and heads for the DA to see if he can get a banana bread off. What happens here? Nothing yet. He's being very patient about this. There's the banana bread. Doesn't quite manage to hit the green test there. Let's have a look at this. Ooh. Mr. Bacon managing to take out a couple of highlights there. And pick up a few as well. Neither of them are the one he wants, sadly. Uh-oh. 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 Yep. Yeah. Saw the bug. Not really a whole lot else to that, other than he saw the bug. So, yep. Can't really say a whole lot about that one. Drawnonward was playing pretty well. Didn't have a whole lot of time issues. He was playing quite solidly, and then he got caught on the bug. What can you do? CanadianBacon's turn as Dat Spy starts things off right at the statues here. But once again, doesn't take control early. Swaps the statue, actually. Wait a second, does Bacon actually play with the gamepad? I don't know this. I'm kind of curious. So Bacon looks like he got away with the swap here. So that plus the inspect, he's got the hardtail mission done. He's got the inspects done. He's got the banana bread done. And he gets shot? So, okay. So, Drawnonward keeps the game tied. Yep. Yeah, yep. Okay. Okay. I guess he figured out the whole statue thing? I don't know. Looked good to me. More Spy Party. Drawnonward a spy. Blue Danger is the spy of... Drawnonward, you stole Damon's spot, you monster. So here he goes, going to grab his first flirt. I've never seen someone actually steal Damon's spot. That is hilarious. Drawn grabs that first seduce. And I'm actually going to pause a little bit to let the other side catch up. There we go. That should fix that up. So, goes to the statues for a couple of inspects and gets highlit for his troubles. Not a whole lot to say about that. Sets down that statue and steps in for what I can only assume will be a banana bread. Yep, looks like that's the plan. So, Drawnonward is highlit. And then the double agent leaves. So, That is suboptimal. Let's run onward. Tried to seduce at the window, but then his seduction target wasn't at the window anymore, so he's gonna do it in conversation. This has not been the best of games for Drawnonward. Oh god, really? Really? Really, seduction targets? Is that necessary? Is that really necessary? Okay, so Drawn heads to the statues to go for that swap. Sets the statue down. May have actually gotten away with that. The pathing issues may have just gotten him killed there. But Bacon totally see... Yep, there's the BB and there's the bullet. Bacon picks up game number 5. Score is 3-2. And the snipers have been on point today. The spies have really just not been able to figure out a way to get past the snipers. R7 appears to be linking me of a picture of Damon getting his spot stolen by Toby, and hilarity ensuing. So probably show that to you guys afterwards. Bacon is on the spy right now with Drawnonward sniping. Bacon once again has not taken control yet, and I don't know what's up with that. Takes control finally. In position to flirt at statues, but then isn't. So he's just going to inspect. Drawnonward has Bacon highlight. Bacon gets his inspects, and then puts down the statue. Bacon enters conversation, which everybody leaves immediately afterward. This is suboptimal, ladies and gentlemen. This is most definitely suboptimal. So, what are we looking at here? Minute and 45 seconds to go with inspects done and a really unfortunate flirt. So, he's going to see if he can get a swap off. Is he going to see if he can get a swap off? Maybe not. Maybe he's just doing this to try to lose some suspicion. No swap has occurred. Bacon. I'm going to spend a bit more time in Bacon's view because I really want to see how he deals with this. Got a minute to go and really not a whole lot of time to get things done. That green test is certainly going to help, though. Could very likely get his flirtation done with one more trip. Actually, the double agent decides he wants to be friendly. Grabs the green test on that. Drawnonward with 2 highlights. Just decides to take the shot. Pulls the game back to 3-3. And the spies are just not winning tonight. Spies are just not having the best of times. I don't know why that is. This isn't going as well as it really should be, I think, as far as spies are concerned. Really good snipers always blow my mind because I can't do this crap. I can't identify people with such small amounts of information. But other people can. So, Drawnonward, it's your turn to go spying, my friend, as the Baconator picks up the rifle. That was not the opening bug he was looking for, But he doesn't appear to have gotten caught, so that's okay. Looks like he's just going to grab a few inspections. Nothing too crazy. Actually, just grabs one inspection, because Generalissimo was hanging out at the statues, and he wasn't able to get the second one off in time. So he steps in to see if he can get a banana bread off. Apparently he got highlit somewhere. So that is super unfortunate. A little bit of odd movement from the other highlight, but doesn't appear to have been suspicious enough for a bullet. Now, Drawnonward is being incredibly patient with that banana bread. Too patient. So patient, the double agent got bored and left. So he chases, and banana breads, there goes that. And a fairly good banana bread, actually. The only person that actually managed to get low light from that was the man with the blonde hair. So, Drawnonward, though he is in a bit of a pickle as far as both missions and time goes, actually decides to add himself some time. See if he can get away with that. Apparently he does. So that's quite nice. It should help him out immensely. And now he's just hanging out in conversation with that double agent, not doing a whole lot, as he steps in for Seduce. Oh no, that's so painful! Oh my god! Is that 99%? I think that's 99. I can't really read it from here. I'm pretty sure that's 99. That makes me so sad. Goes for the bug. Takes a bullet for it. I'm sorry, Drawn. I'm sorry. It wasn't 99, it was 96, but still, that sucks. Yeah. That was unfortunate. Not really a whole lot you can do about that. Drawnonward just didn't have the best of luck that game. So, CanadianBacon decides to see if he can finally put a win on the board for the spy. What the heck is going on here? We still synced up? No, we're not. That almost fixed it. That should fix it properly. So CanadianBacon grabs a flirt at the statues and a couple of inspects. That was a very high quality statue visit for our friend Bacon. As he steps in, preparing for a banana bread, but there aren't really that many people in convo. Grabs that banana bread. How many lowlights? We've got 1. We've got 2. That appears to be all as far as the lowlights go. A pair of lowlights for that. And oh my god, the ambassador is such a nice person sometimes. You don't get a chance like this very often. The screenshot has been saved apparently. Why are you not bugging when he swings around? I don't understand! Okay, you couldn't do it that time because you were talking and you lost your chance. Damn it, Bacon! That was so perfect! Why must you refuse the ambassador so? Blah! Picks up another flirt, so 1 more of those from literally anywhere. And he'll be able to get that finished up. Is he going to swap this? You're gonna swap this? You wouldn't have to swap this if you bugged the ambassador. You had a chance, Bacon. You had a few chances. But no, no swap has occurred. 45 seconds to go. A hard tell and a flirt. That's all Bacon needs. He is Hylet, but so is half the party. So, that's fine. There's that flirt he needed. 20 seconds to go. And the ambassador heads to the statues. Bacon looks like he's going to try to get a swap off himself. Being watched pretty closely, though. Hasn't swapped it yet. That was... Yep, did not need a red test there. That's for sure. Did not need a red test. That was not the optimal course of action. Although, in a situation like that, I really don't think you can not die, because even if you hit a green test, you just get a mission pending, which means no overtime happens, and he knows it's you. It's just there. Unless someone got away with a time ad, which would be unfortunate for the sniper. Really is. Yeah, you just kind of die, to be honest. That's not really a winnable situation. On the bright side, balcony. So, wow, that's a good starting location, isn't it? There's the banana bread. Didn't hit the green test, though, so we can't pop that flirt right after. Is he going to double talk? He's not going to double talk. That was okay. Did pick up a highlight. So did one other person. Section target, actually. So, there's that seduce. What are we seeing here? We've got 2 seduces to go, and 1 minute and 20 seconds to do it, as Drawn steps out of conversation for the first time. Probably going to re-enter pretty much right where he left. I stand corrected, going for a possible bug here. Probably a good thing, too, because the selection target just, like, insta-leaves. Not able to get the bug off. That's fine. It was pretty exposed, so... Selection target leaves and re-enters. Drawn would really like to hit a green test here. Does hit a green test. And the ambassador is friendly. So, lots of opportunity here. 40 seconds to go. A flirt or a bug will do it. Ambassador leaves. What the banana bread? Isn't that interesting? Doesn't give up any information. That would have been really bad if he hit a white test there, though. That would have been bad indeed. Checks his watch, steps back into the conversation, preparing. Does grab that flirt, but I don't think it'll be in time to avoid overtime. Clock runs down, grabs a drink, gets a bullet in the head. CanadianBacon continues the streak of only sniper wins at any point in time. I swear, whoever wins a game in Spy is going to just win the evening. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Like, the first person to get a Spy win just automatically wins. Taking bets! Who will be the first person to win a Spy? As Drawnonward picks up the Spy shoes. Nope! CanadianBacon picks up the Spy shoes here on the balcony. As Drawnonward lifts his rifle, getting ready to... I don't know where I'm going with this. Look, he's playing Spy Party, okay? Everything's good. Goes for the... CanadianBacon grabs the banana bread. does not get a highlight for it, so that's quite nice. Someone in chat is asking when the game's over. I think the answer to that is either after 28 games or when I run out of water. That is how we do it here on Tomo TV. So, because they played 30, but since I started a few games in, 28 games or when I run out of water. Not really paying attention much to what's going on here. He's not highlight. He's got one flirt to go with a minute left, so he should be very much alright here. Bacon might actually win a game in Spy, which is shocking. 45 seconds to go. Plenty of time for a single flirt. As Mr. Bacon moves to re-enter the conversation. Here we go. Taking his time about it, not trying to be too obvious about the insta-talk. There's the flirt! Whoa! That was not good. 20 seconds, 25 seconds. So if I pause this for like 5 seconds, CanadianBacon did win that, by the way. So that is still not enough. Try that. That should probably do. Bacon is up 6-4. Sorry about the sync weirdness, but what can you do? Okay. Bacon won a game in Spy. Current score is 6-4. So if he didn't do that, that would have been the 10th consecutive sniper win, which is a little bit saddening. But hey, what can you do? More balcony is what you can do. Drawnonward wants that game back. Let's see if he can pick it up as the Spy here. Slip one past CanadianBacon, who's going to be on the rifle. As we step in to another game of balcony. There's a banana bread. Nice, easy green test. Man in the blue jacket is highlit for some very suspect pathing. Drawn grabs a flirt. Selection target leaves convo. Everything is coming up drawn right now. Things are looking good for Mr. Onward. Selection target re-enters the conversation after being fairly suspicious. Ambassador decides to get snuggly. Can't really bug in this position though. Bacon is watching too close. And Drawnonward winds up being the only person. Wow, that is suspicious. That was some serious suspicion going on at the window there. That was kind of awesome. As Drawnonward waits for his seduction target to re-enter the conversation, actually needs a green test if he wants to pick up the win with this flirt. Let's see if he can pull that off. Does hit the green test! So unless he gets shot within like 8 seconds, he wins. I'm pretty sure Drawnonward has picked this one up. He does indeed manage to get that game back. 5-6 is the current scoreline in favor of CanadianBacon. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a game. Spies are actually starting to win stuff. It is balcony, so that's kind of to be expected. Wow, where did that train of thought go? Holy mackerel, I just forgot how to English for a second there. Wow. Let's watch some Spy Party, guys. Wow. I'm not sure what happened there. Drawnonward's feeling very animated right now. But yeah. balcony. Mr. Bacon as the spy. Drawnonward as the sniper. Bacon grabs a quick flirt, but actually gets interrupted by the ambassador. That was quite a nice play, but doesn't manage to hit the green test on the banana bread, so that could be a bit of an issue. Does not get highlight for it, so Bacon doing a fairly good job here on the balcony.